Imagine ruling the most powerful empire in history while silently fighting grief, war, betrayal, and your own mind. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a Roman emperor. He was a man who turned unimaginable pain into eternal wisdom. This is the story of how the Stoic emperor mastered power by first mastering himself. Marcus was just 17 when he was handpicked by Emperor Hadrian as a future ruler of Rome, not because of military strength, not because of ambition, but because of his mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. From the beginning, he was different. He studied night after night, not war, but philosophy. While other nobles chased pleasure, Marcus chased meaning. He read Epictetus, practiced self-denial. He trained not just as a prince, but as a philosopher. Marcus believed life was not something to enjoy, but to endure with grace. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wasn't theory for him. It was training for a storm that would soon consume his world. As Marcus grew into adulthood, death came knocking again and again. His adoptive father, Antoninus Pius, died. His beloved wife, Faustina, passed. 8 of his 14 children died before adulthood. And with every loss, Marcus returned to the same question. What does it mean to suffer and still remain good? Do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about others. Look within. There lies the fountain of good. He didn't harden his heart. He trained it. Pain didn't break him. It burned away the unnecessary. Unlike other emperors, Marcus didn't rule from golden chairs. He ruled from the frozen front lines of war. For over a decade, Rome fought brutal battles with the Germanic tribes, and Marcus, the most powerful man on earth, slept on the ground in a soldier's tent. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. While arrows flew and blood stained the snow, Marcus wrote quietly in his journal. That journal became Meditations, a book never meant to be published, just a diary of self-discipline. Today, 2,000 years later, it's still read by presidents, athletes, CEOs, and warriors. Marcus had a trusted general, Avidius Cassius, but trust is fragile in Rome. Cassius rebelled, declaring himself emperor. The betrayal wasn't just political, it was personal. Marcus had loved him like a brother. Yet when Cassius was murdered by his own men, Marcus didn't celebrate. He ordered his name to be cleared. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Mercy was Marcus's rebellion. While others chose wrath, he chose wisdom. There's one thing Marcus couldn't conquer: his own son. Commodus, the boy who would become emperor after him, was selfish, cruel, and weak. Despite Marcus' teachings, the empire would crumble after his death. This truth haunts history. Even the wisest man cannot pass down wisdom to the unwilling. But Marcus didn't write Meditations for his son. He wrote it for himself and for us. Marcus never wanted to be emperor. He once wrote, "Ambition means tying your well-being to what other people say or do. Sanity means tying it to your own actions." He ruled not for glory, but out of duty. In an empire full of indulgence, Marcus practiced restraint. In a palace full of temptation, he sought silence. He wore simple robes, ate plain food, slept little. Not because he had to, but because he chose to. In 180 AD, after years of war, loss, and loneliness, Marcus fell ill on campaign. He knew his end had come, but there was no fear, no desperation, no legacy parade. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. He closed his eyes and exited life as he lived it. calm, prepared, and free. Today, in our world of constant noise, anxiety, and chasing validation, Marcus Aurelius whispers across time, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." His words survived not because he was emperor, but because he was honest. He showed us what real strength is: not domination, not wealth, not followers, but the courage to face pain without losing your soul. If this story moved you, if the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius lit something within you, subscribe to PhiloNest, where ancient minds meet modern meaning, where stories aren't just told, they transform. Because in a loud world, you need a quiet place to think.